Good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming to the Today's Restaurant News Networking Group. Today is January 17th, 2025. I'm Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant News. And we are a group of vendors in the industry who are here to help each other grow our businesses and also to help any restaurant owner, manager, or chef with any issues or problems they may have. And if you would like to get in touch with us, give us a call at 561-620-8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com. And if you'd like to see some videos on our YouTube channel, you can go to our website and click on the YouTube channel, and it'll take you right to the videos. We've got over 400 videos on there now. All right, so good morning, everybody. And we have some new faces on the board, and I'm going to ask you, I'll introduce you. Actually, I'm going to ask Terry Terry Lena, why don't you introduce your guest? And just one thing, Linda, don't worry about writing things down. At the end of the meeting, I'm sending everybody a spreadsheet with all the contact information of everybody that's here. So you'll have everything. So
Awesome.
go ahead, Terry.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to introduce Linda. Linda is the sales director for Stand Shoes, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about Stand Shoes.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Terry. So I work for Stand Shoes. We were founded a few years back. We were originally founded as Gales Footwear. We manufactured shoes specifically for healthcare workers. We found over the course of the last couple of years that a lot of restaurant workers started ordering our shoes. We have chefs, we have waiters, etc. So we rebranded as Stand back in April of last year, and we have won quite a number of awards. But our company stands for those who stand for a living. Our founder is very passionate about helping people that are on their feet all day find comfortable footwear. Our shoes have won numerous awards. We were just awarded the APMA seal of approval as well. So I'm very excited to be here as our business has taken off in the restaurant and hospitality world. So excited.
Well, Terry's selling the shoes like crazy for you.
Terry's
So
awesome.
welcome aboard, and
Thank you.
thanks for being here. We also have George Dubec, who has some information for us.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm George Dubec, and I'm just making everybody aware about the largest settlement ever against the company, Visa Mastercard. They have a settlement claim of $5.6 billion for overcharging business owners from the years 2004 to 2019. There's over 18 million claimants, eligible claimants to get a refund on being overcharged. And the big problem is the attorney group that handled the claim couldn't notify enough people in enough time to really help them understand they need to file a claim to get their refund. So all business owners from 2004 to 2019 were overcharged, and they have to file a claim to get a refund. And just to give you a rough idea, I did a jewelry store chain. They did $6 million in processing, and their refund is going to be $100,000. But if you don't file a refund, you don't get your money. And remember, it's the business owner's money. It's not stimulus checks or IRS money or government money. This is money that is theirs, and we're helping them to get it back from Visa MasterCard. And the deadline, though, the problem is there's only a short period of time now, February 4th. You have to file before February 4th. So that's critical. And all you have to do, it's a one-page document. In fact, Howard has the link that he's going to provide for everybody here on how you click on the link. It's a one-pager. You put the name of the business, your contact information, and the federal tax ID number of the business or businesses, and sign the agreement, and that's it. It's like 5 minutes to fill it out. But you have to get the link, and you have to know where to go to file. and everything will be processed off your federal tax ID number. And the other nice thing about it, though, if you're a business owner that still is not in operation, or you switched EIN numbers, or you got multiple ones, you can still file as long as you did process credit cards during that period, 2004 to 2019. So you still don't have to be in business, and you can apply for the refund.
It's a 15-year period that is under the class action suit, so that's a long time. We filed, and it was amazing. You don't realize how much you might have done over a 15-year period. So I'll send out the link with a little blurb at the end of the meeting.
Right, and I put my name and number in there in case anybody wants to delve deeper or ask more questions or whatever. I'll definitely help you out. But remember, don't wait around and don't fool around, because if you wait too long and there is a conflict on your filing for any reason, we can't absolve it. So one of the benefits of filing through our group is that you have a phone number, you can track everything, we get everything approved, and we make sure you get your refund. So,
And what group is that, George?
pardon me?
You said through your group, what's your group?
It's called LendCred. There's 3 attorneys handling the settlement case out on the West Coast, and they brought in 40 companies that are called marketing financial companies to help them promote this.
Okay.
What supporting documents do you need to have?
None. Okay, now let me just say there's a little caveat to this. If anybody was a small-time processor, like if you used PayPal, Square, Stripe, Zelle to get claims, you have to come up with your own records. But if you use a regular mainstream processor, all you need is your federal tax ID number, and the attorneys can go into the records and find out how much you processed.
This is a good opportunity to look like a hero with some of your clients. If you have customers who are using credit cards and they've been in business for a while, you can give them this link and they can fill out that form and submit it, and it's a done deal.
Yeah, and remember, this includes everybody. Restaurants are great because they all process credit cards, but jewelry stores, health spas, doctors, dentists. I signed up to Winterfest Boat Parade, chambers of commerce. If you're a member of a chamber or a BNI group, notify them, because it's like a public service, actually.
What did you mean with Zelle? What does Zelle have to do with this credit card?
No, if people accept payment through Zelle or
Yeah.
PayPal, you have to provide your own processing records to get your refund through the claim.
But if those, you said the settlement was with Visa.
Yeah, it's anybody that processes Visa, Mastercards. If you have like a POS terminal, you went through a major mainstream processor.
But
No, I understand
Zelle-
that. You just thrown up with the Zelle thing. What does that have to
Yeah.
do with this?
I'm kind of
If somebody
and
Zells you money,
confused too. Yeah.
So somebody sells you money, they're going through Visa?
No,
well, wait a minute. No, I guess no. Zelle, you're
What?
right. Zelle wouldn't apply. It would be PayPal, Stripe, and Square.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Sorry, confused there.
Okay. Where is Linda? I don't think you gave us a telephone number to contact you.
Oh, sure. My phone number is 720-939-9525.
Okay. I'll double back to you after everybody does their intro, so you can amend what you said or add. Before we get into the intros, I want to thank Joey for writing a great article for us that we published in the January issue, and we also sent it out as a featured article on Monday. And she knows how to use social media. She posted it for herself as well, and that was great. And I want to thank Ferry. We worked on an ad for him. Came out beautiful.
oh my gosh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
any other good and welfare, anybody want to bring up before we start? All right, let's go to Steve Geller. Why don't you start us off?
Hi, good morning, everyone. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions. I'm located in Palisades, New York. I'm in the equipment finance business, and I've been doing this for 40 years, my own company. The last 20 years, I work with vendors, I work with end users to get equipment financed. All types of credits, all size transactions. I have lots of lenders who will do lots of different deals. I can do as well working capital, merchant cash advance, SBA loan. Like I said, working capital, accounts receivable financing. My phone number is 845-362-6106. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Let's go to Terry Lena. Good morning again.
Good morning, Terry Lena, Workwear Outfitters. We manufacture workwear apparel from front of the house to back of the house. Anything that you could possibly think of. We're very innovative on our apparel with oil block technology and Mimics technology. You can reach me at 317-385-2539. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's stay with the Terrys. Terry Lark.
Good morning, everybody. Terry with Creative Business Impressions. I have been in the promotional products industry this year now for 22 years. Started my own company in 2018. I am loving what I do, getting a bit of travel in the process. I always like to promote something, so I'm going to talk about a little bit about some of the new stuff that I got from the trade show that I just went to beginning of the year. You can see a good picture in the background. I actually have this. I've had to get this. It has the iguana on it, for South Florida, and because of all the news that they want us get in let's see if I can show this thing. I have it. I have a sample here anyway. So on top of that, I've gotten some nice I'm hoping to get this nice water bottles with straws, all kinds of different styles. I'm hoping this can show up. Anyway, hoping this can show up. Anyway, one of my favorite ones that was kind of out of the ordinary is this. It's like a little wine glass. Looks really fancy from the picture from a distance, but this is actually made of silicone, so it's great for outdoor events, things like that, and they are totally customized as far as colors go. So if you have a company that you have specific logo colors, awesome, and then you can put your logo on it. So 561-308-1393. I'll put my information in the chat if anybody has any questions.
Okay. All right, thank you. John Bond, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Bunn with the BH Bun Company. Most everyone knows whenever they see a bundle tied, they kind of think it's by hand or they don't really understand it. Well, we're the ones that make the machines that tie it. We make a bun knot on it that's a slip-proof slip knot that cannot be duplicated by hand. If you need anything bundled, tied, secured for delivery foods or for carry out, give us a shout at 800-222-BUN. Our website is buntyco.com and our email is info@buntyco.com. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. All right, let's go to Fred. Good morning.
Good morning. I am Fred Bean. I'm the founder and CEO of Hotelport. I also just recently launched my foundation called Big Foundation, which is part of my Bean and Telesphere group. I want to talk a little bit about that today because it's specific to restaurants and the first initiative that we are launching, which is targeting food insecurity among school-age children, starting in Miami-Dade County, and then hopefully we can replicate it moving forward. The initiative is something that I'm calling Culinary Skills Initiative. And the idea here is rather than just making a financial donation or putting food in a separate room in the school where the kids have to go and get it, which turns out to be like the poor kids room and all the other issues that are associated with that. We thought that it made more sense to partner with local hotels, restaurants, chefs, and lovers of food to help teach kids how to make food that they can actually take home with them to their families, but also help them develop these culinary skills to understand how to, prepare the ingredients, put them together to create nutritional, affordable meals to eradicate food insecurity in that particular way. So we are currently looking for partners. Obviously, we're raising funds through donations. We are a 501c3, and we've had some pretty good response here locally in Miami from the county government and some catering groups, as well as the chefs that are interested in participating. So I'm also looking for additional folks that are willing to contribute some brain power to it, because the idea is we will have this program. It'll probably be after school that will invite these food insecure kids to teach them, have a curriculum, and then at the end of the process, they'll have a certificate that shows that it was completed, and hopefully they will no longer be food insecure at the end of that. And if we do that well in Miami, then we can replicate that to other markets. So that is all. My telephone number is 305-523-9434. And again, Fred Bean, founder and CEO of Hotelport and Big Foundation.
Thank you. Azalea, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Fred, I love that. I didn't learn how to cook. I'm still struggling with learning how to cook. And something I just this week, I was like, if I could talk to my girl, I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. I'm like, if I could tell them something like, learn to feed yourself. I don't want them to struggle like I do. And I'm a perfectly functioning adult except for the cooking. I go to the kitchen and I blank out. I look at the fridge, I'm like, there's no food, there's just ingredients. So I love that you are gonna help kids master something so simple like feeding themselves. So my name is Asalia. I am a business broker in South Florida. I work in Miami-Dade and Broward. We sell restaurants. We help clients find locations to lease. Sometimes they want to buy the commercial real estate. And as of this week, we have 43 restaurants that we're selling, and they just gave me 2 more. They gave me one here on 163rd in North Miami, and a Korean one that he bought with me a couple months ago, but he didn't get his visa. So we're going to be selling it for 120,000 fully equipped, like 2,000 square feet, permits, licenses. So it's kind of a shortcut for a restaurant operator that wants to get into a fully equipped space and hit the ground running. We help them buy those, mostly sale of assets so they can take over. And my number is 786-457-2796. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Gabby. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Gabby with Worksite PEO. We do the entire back office, specializing in the restaurant and hospitality industry. So we do payroll, benefits, workers' comp, 401k, and we also are able to process their FICA to tax credit, making them able to take advantage of cash flow every single quarter. So we actually give them a money back or a check back every quarter, so that they can use it in which way they ever feel like is best for them. And then any kind of risk and liability, as far as like the workers' comp and unemployment is concerned, we take over that liability as well. Gabby with Worksite PO, 561-479-7474. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Joemi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. My name is Joami, and I'm the owner of DV Studio, and we specialize in designing restaurants, interiors, and we do the entire branding. So it's not just interiors, it's the entire creative part that takes to build a restaurant. And my info, you can get it from the spreadsheet that Howard's going to send.
Let's just give us another way we can reach you.
My cell phone directly, yep, more than welcome. 407-496-3288.
Hey, thank you. Again, thank you for the article. It was great.
Oh, thanks.
And let's go to Stephanie. Good morning.
Hello and good morning. I am Stephanie. I am with Brilliant Computers. Mark and I, my dad and I, He's actually been running the company for 30 years out of Boca Raton, Florida. And I've brought my business degree and, current knowledge of software managed services to bring his break and fix company to more of a managed service provider. We offer business email hosting and support. We do hardware, implementation, new hardware setup, data backup and recovery, device security. Biggest thing to send to anybody who's in Windows 10, you don't need to upgrade to Windows 11. Your device may or may not work very nicely after you upgrade to Windows 11. So if you choose to stay in Windows 10, which is the best thing to do, if you're not going to replace your computer, it'd be good to get some kind of security because Windows Defender is no longer sending out security patches for Windows 10. But we have programs that are managed security like Sentinel-1, which send us alerts. It'll take your computer off of the network if there's some kind of dangerous or risky virus in your computer that could put your entire network at risk. If it can't be uninstalled without approval. So that's also something great because sometimes hackers can get in, they'll try and uninstall your security and of course, attempt to take over the computer. And again, they won't be able to do that and we'll be notified. And when in doubt, reach out. We'll look at emails. We'll, help you validate a company's information. There's lots and lots of things we could do. Visit our website for more information, brilliantcomputers.com. And you can open up a request for technical support by emailing support@brilliantcomputers.com. So there's always going to be more and more stuff that we're going to be rolling out and offering over time. So keep an eye on it. And again, we're here to help. Thank you, Howard.
Thank you. Terry, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here with PVI Manufacturing. We're a food service equipment manufacturer with a dealer-based network. We provide our dealer network with restaurant and kitchen equipment solutions. So for our friends in the bakery industry, we manufacture bun pan racks, stainless steel tables, slicer carts, equipment stands, just about anything you think about where, we can basically make it. And we're constantly creating new restaurant solutions. Our website is pvimanufacturing.com. If anyone has any questions about our product offerings, I will be making a presentation on March 21st. Or you can also email me at barry@pviramps.com or at my cell 646-683-8456. I hope everyone has a good weekend.
And look for PVI's ad in the upcoming February issue of today's Restaurant News. Randy, good morning.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Randy Computis here with Heartland Payroll. We are a Fortune 500 payroll and HR company. We specialize in everything from startups to multi-locations, multi-state, and franchises. Azalea, that client I sent you, Dilip, that location might be good for him in Miami. I have another second gen one coming your way too. I can be reached at 585-622-2993. And Howard, I will send you out the chamber activity calendar. Anybody wants to join me when you're in Boca, be more than happy to bring you along as a guest. Thank you.
Thank you. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I see that Kevin's on the call also. We and two other partners are strategic supply chain partners, and we function.
Just get closer to your mic.
I'm sorry?
Get closer to your mic. The volume.
How's that?
There you go.
Better? All right. Strategic supply chain partners, we function as an outsourced purchasing department for our clients. We negotiate enhanced distribution agreements with major distributors such as Cisco, US Foods, Performance Food Group, Cheney, Gordon Food, and pretty much anybody else out there we would have to do a deal with. If they don't have an agreement with a distributor, which a lot of smaller companies actually don't, they're a street account, we put them on an agreement, and that allows us to deliver virtually immediate savings to them. In addition, We go to manufacturers directly and negotiate manufacturer direct pricing or deviated pricing that we can then put in with the distributor to deliver additional savings. And then a key component of what we do is to track performance over time. I'm actually working on a quarterly report for one of our clients right now. We're up to tracking detailed information on commodities and inflation on 104 specific items or categories that people purchase, and regularly are able to report to them, here's what the movement is compared to what your prices are, so that we can do a comparison of how there's seeing savings. In addition to food, we do equipment packages, we do smallware, we do trash removal. We had the most interesting phone call we've ever had in our existence yesterday. We had a client who needed us to help them get a new dumpster because the dumpster they had a dead body in it and a dog that had been shot. You can't make this stuff up. So sometimes we have to get a new dumpster on site. We can do linen. I'm sorry.
Oh, a dead body?
True story.
And it was the
Kevin,
dog.
am I lying?
No.
No, you're true. It's right. You're accurate.
Dead body in a dumpster. We had to help them get a new dumpster delivered, and whatever you do with a dead body in a dumpster, it sounds like mafia stuff. Anyway, so linen, we can do programs there as well. We have one client, we're saving $20-something thousand a year on utilities. We put in a utility program for them. We can impact quite a few categories of anybody's P&L, pretty much except labor and their lease and insurance, and even insurance we can help with. But anyway, so that's us, strategic supply chain partners. You guys heard me yak about us for 4+ years now, I think. We have a great referral program. Anybody you refer to us, you get 10% of what we earn through the lifetime of the agreement. It's not a one-time fee. You're getting paid. You got mailbox money every month, and it's typically a 3+ year agreement we put together. So, Kevin, anything you want to add to that, bud?
Nope, that's perfect, Chris. Thanks.
Okay. We're mostly contingency based, by the way, meaning we only get paid if we actually find savings. We always find savings. They range between 8 and 15%. We have clients we started with pre-COVID who basically are paying the same for their product that they were paying COVID, literally.
It's a great service you provide, right, Kevin?
Yes, sir.
You want to edit anything?
Can you hear me?
You want to add anything, Kevin, or not? No? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. John Marinak, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinak, Marinak Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants. Anytime you need a restaurant design, we're the first person you should be calling. And just give us a call at any time, 954-817-1183. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And Jordan, good morning.
Hey everyone, good to see you all. I know I've been MIA last few weeks, my apologies. Jordan, CEO and co-founder of Starfish here. We use AI to help restaurants lower their costs and increase profits. I'll tell a quick story. We had a 2-location customer down in Miami, and Starfish basically pointed out that one of their locations is paying DoorDash, I kid you not, 47% of their revenue. The other location was at 35%. DoorDash was slowly ticking up fees, and they had no idea. 47% of revenue. Starfish pointed that out. The CEO texted his DoorDash rep a bunch of expletives that I don't think I can repeat on this. Howard, you can tell me if I'm wrong, and I certainly will if that's allowed. And basically lowered his bill by $5,000 just because we pointed it out. So as Chris and Kevin know, there is a lot of money to be had out there. The number one reason restaurants fail is cash flow. Number one reason, and they just got to start caring about it. And we help automate that. You can reach me anytime. My cell is 914-844-5775. You can go to our website, usestarfish.com, or you can email me, jordan.silverman@usestarfish.com.
Great. Thank you. TRN Terry, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy 2025. Let's hope it's a good one. Everyone has heard me 1,000 times as well. There's over 400 videos on our YouTube channel that we direct people to that they do listen to and look at. I handle the monthly lead reports with my group. I get the reports from them by the 1st, format everything, and get them out to you by the 9th of every month, guaranteeing 50 brand new leads, which are the under construction, signing, leases, ground up builds. Last month, I have to say, we broke another record, was over 80. And that's not counting the new openings. That's just the under constructions, over 80 brand new leads. So we're very proud of what we do, and it's a lot of work and a lot of resources, and it takes a lot of time and cash, of course. But that's what we do. Anybody that wants a sample report, we give you the owner's name, phone number, email address, complete with zip code in case you're doing a mailer. And then what it is it a 3-story beachfront property? Does it have 2 or 3 outdoor bars? Is it dog friendly, which a lot of them are now? Does it have a little mini putting green for the kids? A lot of stuff coming in that you'd be very surprised at the ideas people are coming up with to add to their restaurants. Right, Randy? A lot of new ideas, stuff I've never seen. So it's amazing. And we put that in the report so you know. If you want a sample, TERRI at trnusa.com. Thank you. Have a good week, everyone.
Linda, would you like to amend anything you said or add to it now that you've seen what we do?
Sure. So just a few other thoughts and comments. So Stand Shoes, we believe that it's the right shoe for the right job. Many people wear their tennis shoes and their athletic shoes all day, which, as most of you know, are designed to return energy back into your body. So that over time leads to fatigue and unnecessary pressure on your joints. Our shoes actually disperse energy. So it's sort of like a recovery technology. And this is why the APMA, the American Podiatric Medical Association, gave us their seal of approval, because our shoes are actually shown to help people's foot health. As well as our shoes are FSA and HSA approved, which is very important for a lot of people. And I'm just telling you guys, if anybody on this call has foot issues, you might want to reach out to me to get a sample pair of our shoes, because I have feet issues. And one of the reasons why I work here is because I love my Stand shoes. My feet do not hurt even after walking 20,000 steps at Disneyland. So I just wanted to mention that. We really believe in the right shoe for the right job, and our shoes are built for those people that stand.
Are your shoes related to orthotics in any way?
We have an insole, so it is so it's similar. Most people don't need to use orthotics, but some people that have really bad foot issues still put their orthotic in our shoe. But the most important thing is that our shoes are developed for those people that are on their feet all day. And if you're on your feet all day, if you're doing a trade show, you might want to try our shoes. Happy to send out pairs to you as samples, because you will find a huge difference. So
I'll be calling you.
It really, when we do trade shows, people come to our booth and they put on their shoes, and Terry can attest, their eyes light up and they just are like, wow, this is amazing. So it really makes a huge difference. Yep.
All right, great. Well, thanks for coming. We're glad to have you here.
Standshoes.com is our website. If you guys want to check out our products, we are developing new products coming down the road, some additional safety products and things like that. But right now, our anti-grav 1 shoes are perfect for those people that are walking around trade shows. And then our anti-grav 2, which has the oil slip resistant, is what most of our chefs are buying from us. So.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Did I miss anybody? No. All right. I'm Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of today's Restaurant News. We are a digital newspaper for the restaurant industry, and you can find us at trnusa.com. We also offer email marketing, video email marketing, Terry's division, which is the Restaurant Leads Report, and of course our networking groups. And with our email blast and our restaurants, we can reach approximately 500,000 potential customers through our social media sites and groups that we belong to on social media. So if you are looking to expand your business, give us a call and we can help you. We worked with Ferry over the last couple of days, developing an ad for him. All we need, as Ferry did, he gave us raw material, gave us his logo, the pictures that he wanted. We helped him with the words that we wanted to put in the ad and the contact information, and we came up with a beautiful ad. So we can help you do that. And
you did one for me too, and I appreciate all the work you did.
Thank you. And we also have special rates for members of the group. Okay. Anybody want to bring anything up before I jump into this subject?
Yeah, Howard, real quick. My POS partner apologized. They got stuck on an install in Atlanta. So they apologize for missing the meeting.
Okay, good. I was going to ask you about them. Both of them, or yeah, okay, good.
Howard.
I just sent the note to everyone, but for anyone who's watching this on YouTube, be exhibiting at the New York Restaurant Show, March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th with Terry, Lena, and Linda Bloom. If anyone's interested in attending, we can leave complimentary tickets at the door. It's going to be a great 3-day show. I'm in the equipment finance business myself.
Steve, what show is that?
New York.
It's New York Restaurant Show, the Javits Center.
It's a good
I'd
show.
be interested in attending.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I might reach out to you guys.
Speaking of shows, John Budd and I are working with the Florida show to get us our booth location again for next year, for this year, November this year. And we'll report back once it's all done.
Howard, can I talk about that for a second? I just wanted to give you a shout out. I closed a 7-location restaurant group last week that I met at the Florida Restaurant Show.
Great.
What? That's great.
That's
So
great.
thank you. Good job.
Congratulations.
Obviously more than a positive ROI. So thank you, John. Thank you, Howard. Thank you, everyone, for putting that together. If you guys are considering doing it next year,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It was probably that suit you had on.
Oh, Steve, you know it was.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That attracted a lot of people.
Well, I'm glad you're back on the screen, Jordan, because I want to bring up a topic that you're an expert in. AI. Here's the question. AI has been, a hot topic recently in the news, and so what do you see the future of AI in the restaurant industry? Other than what you're doing now, where do you see it happening? I brought the same question up at 9 o'clock and got an interesting answer. So I want to hear your answer.
We don't have enough time. We can't cover that in 10 minutes.
I know.
There's so much that it can happen with AI that it's actually happening already with AI in the restaurant industry.
Well,
Abby?
answer that I got from, I don't know if you folks know Haji, he does AI-oriented business as well. And he said AI has already happened. AI is nothing more than what we already know. It's just doing it in a faster method. Is that, you would agree with that, Jordan?
Let me explain a little bit differently. Let me tell you where I'm excited about AI for restaurants. I'm excited for AI in restaurants and everything that the consumer does not see. That's where I'm excited about AI in restaurants, right? So where I'm excited about AI in restaurants is restaurants should fail a lot less because they will have data insights to tell them what to do. Restaurants should fail a lot less because like minimum wage in a lot of states, you can't run a profitable restaurant with what the minimum wage is in a lot of states. I know California, Seattle, Washington, all those states, really hard. I think AI and robotics will play a huge role in making sure that restaurants are more profitable, specifically focused on the back of house. I think as AI, robotics, all these things come into play more, the front of house is actually going to become more important to have the personal touch. If you want a robot waiter, you go to Disney World one time. If you want someone to actually have a good experience every single week for a date, you want a real waiter or waitress. So I think when I think of AI in restaurants, I think it's everything that goes on behind the scenes. They can make sure that it is near perfect and then give you a much better front of house experience.
I agree with Jordan.
Go ahead.
I feel like everything will be very automated, from voice recognition or even placing an order over the phone. I think everything will be super automated. Just like, we're seeing self-driving cars in California and parts of the West Coast. I think, for the restaurant industry, it'll be like a slow progress to adapt to these, models. But I think it'll be beneficial because it will, here at our facility, we implement lean manufacturing. And I believe like in AI, they'll do something along those lines where they make sure that logistically to anything from a price point on the product or a food item will vary depending on the demand for it. And we're seeing that in like Wendy's with their surge pricing, So I think it'll be beneficial for, everybody to adapt accordingly.
I don't think it's slow for the restaurant. I already seen it. I have several clients that are already using AI. They have a chat bot for their menu with that people can ask questions for allergy or menu items concerned. The chat bot can also do reservations. The chat bot also does reservation confirmation. It books catering items. Like it just enhances the entire experience of the guest. So I don't think it's gonna be. I actually already seen restaurants that are already doing that, and I have another client that is doing basically what is called a database reactivation using AI. So he'll reach out to whoever subscribed to their basically their updates, and using AI to tailor the message to that specific person according to their experience and shopping habits from the past. So it's already here. I agree 100%. It's not what is going to happen. It's already here. It's just whoever is going to jump on that wagon or not. It's same thing that it was with internet. Whoever was online, got speed up a lot faster. Whoever didn't have a website got left behind. And right now, as a company that vets companies for us to partner up with them, I will tell you, unless you're a startup, if you don't have a website, we don't approve you, because that means that your business is not structured enough for us to be able to partner up together. So it will be in a very short period of time, the same thing with AI, because you need to be able to maximize your processes, your efficiencies, and your profitability. And, it lessens your risk and liability as well. So
I agree with everything Gabby's saying. The one thing I'll add is like we're in the dial-up era then. Like if we're comparing this to internet, like we're in the dial-up era where we're going to real streaming internet. We're so early now.
I think we're in the pigeon era.
There you go. There you go.
it is like way before dial-up wasn't even a thought. And we're gonna jump from the pigeon era to like all the way to the front of the house is gonna be the change is gonna be very swift, very fast, and is gonna change. I already seen it changing day by day because I'm an AI enthusiast and I keep up with all of that, and I see different things that are just blow my mind every single day. So it's not what's going to be, is already here.
How long, if ever, do you think AI would be incorporated into robotics, where the whole ordering process will be done by a non-human?
The whole like the ingredients or like the stuff that
Like take the place of a server.
Years and years and years.
No, they're doing that right now. There's
It
places
already
that
exists. There's
Yeah.
like whole like, yeah.
they don't have waiters. There's places that you go and sit down, you order from the table, and either a bot or a runner brings up the food, not your waiter. There's
Yeah,
places that are already doing that.
but how about coming to the table, say, "Hi, my name is Joe. You're a robotic waiter. I'll take your order," and the process proceeds.
For iRobot, that takes still developing.
Yeah.
Tesla hasn't come out with it. So
But like she said, order at the table or at a board when you come in, and then, a server or a bot will come and bring it to you. But isn't that at the higher end places? Because those things are expensive.
no, Terry, they're not as much anymore. I've seen restaurants in here, like sushi places, that they have the robots coming out with their with the food. And it might be an investment up front, but think about all the money that you're actually saving on staff, liability, on lawsuits, on the payroll expenses alone, just right there. And if you buy a robot, that's completely tax deductible. That's a part of your business expense. I mean, so it's a payroll, but it falls into a different category. So it's makes sense to me in a financial outlook if I look at it financially.
Yeah, they don't have to be trained. They don't have to take a break.
Yeah.
They're not limited to an 8-hour shift.
Right.
Actually, the ROI and that kind of stuff, if you're a strategic thinker and a financial thinker, is actually
those robots are $10,000 to $15,000, and we financed a bunch of them.
One waiter will cost you more than that. One waiter will cost you more than that in a year. So one waiter will pay for one robot in less than that. No, so with the restaurant that I actually demoed, their chatbot being online, that thing was just, it was crazy. We kind of put it through the ringer. So it's also emotionally trained. So it's able to like detect distress from the guest that is inquiring about the menu. So if they're getting frustrated, it's able to actually tone it down. And change up the conversation into a more pleasant conversation to enhance the experience of the guest.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not. It is just simply phenomenal. The shit part of my French that I can do.
And they're really detect like absolute frustration, just like some of these call centers can, and say, you know what, I do have someone that you can talk to that's alive.
So speaking of that, because part of the demo, hang on, part of the demo, I'm not done blowing your mind away. Part of the demo was voice AI calling the guests to confirm reservations. And if they detect that there's some emotional distress with the guest while confirming the reservation, like for example, if they can't reschedule it and the guest is getting frustrated, they'll do a human handoff and they'll say, I understand that you're getting upset. Let me get someone to help you with this. that I wasn't able to, since I wasn't able to. I can't remember exactly
That you have to get to that point and that I can't
Oh,
say,
yeah.
there
Yeah.
should be a button that's like, I really need to talk to a real person. But of course, people may take advantage of that.
No, but it will do it without you having to press any buttons. So it will detect your emotion through the voice, and it will do a human handoff.
In
Yeah.
other
Within
words,
the
it's
conversation.
Is like I
human.
free. I don't want to have to like get upset to ask a question as to whether or not what I'm getting can be made gluten free or not.
Holy crap.
Well, and think about it. Okay, so let's put it in a perspective of a guest experience. You walk into a restaurant, God forbid, you're being handled by a host or a waiter that just got hired, and they don't understand the menu too well. You sit down and ask for allergy food recommendations within the menu, and they'll tell you what they know at that point. However, you order a dish, you're celiac, so you can't have gluten, and that dish had gluten. Now you're going on whatever that's called, anaphylactic, whatever. If that had been a robot, the robot would have, or the chatbot would have told you that has gluten, because it has the knowledge base. You have to upload the knowledge base that's included on the menu. It tells you, okay, that has gluten in the ingredients, and all the allergies parameters are included in it. So the AI will be trained to ready to tell you, you should probably order something else because that will cause you allergies.
Fair enough. Yeah, if they're uploaded with that information, cool.
No, that's part of the setup. They have to upload knowledge, a knowledge base. That's how they train them.
Great.
I hope it doesn't get to that. I love what Jordan said, that back of the house. Like, how about that waitress that just started, puts it in the computer and it says, this is a gluten containing dish, and warns them. But I hope we don't get to the point that the human's not there. I had a client, he wanted to buy one of my bubble tea shops, and he's like, I have one in Vegas. It serves the bubble tea. And it's kind of like Jordan said. Yeah, you'll go there one time because it's kind of fun and different. But don't you go order your bubble tea and you're like, hey, this was really good. Thank you. Like, so much of our dining experience is exactly that, an experience. And if there's no human to bitch at, or, like, be happy with, or tell them, like, tell the chef this was really good. I don't know. I don't know if we're.
I don't see that going away, but I see that being enhanced by having a chatbot built into the menu that they can actually go in there and ask questions.
But I think, Gabby, behind the scenes, I don't know how we are changing as humans with all this technology and cell phones. Like, we're becoming more internal, I think. But I hope that it doesn't affect the restaurants, that even the restaurants you go, the robot serves you, gets everything right. You enjoy your meal, you pay with the machine, and you leave. And, like, there's no, like, interaction. I hope it stays, like Jordan says, behind the scenes, and they get everything right there. But, like, there still has to be some human, because.
No, you know what, Azalea? It's called a generation gap. All of this is going to.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I strongly disagree, and I've been very immersed in it. You still have restaurants that are experiential, so you're still gonna have entertainers, and you're still gonna have your host, and you're still gonna have your themes. That you don't go out to eat because you want food. You never do that. There's takeout for that. You go out to eat, to experience going out, to experience a restaurant.
Part of that is the human.
So that's never going to go away. There will be restaurants that will be fully automated because there will be people that want to have that experience of having fully automated restaurants. However, the entire full service, in my opinion, will never go away because that's how we interact through connection.
Well, even a manager, right? In an environment where a lot of the stuff is automated and things are kind of running smoothly, that manager who's comfortable, this is their place, they are passionate about it. Similar to when I reach out to my clients and I'm checking in with them, they can go to the tables. Hey, how's everything going? How's your food? How has your experience been so far? Is there anything I can do? They actually have extra time to spend with you on that and going around. So there is that benefit too, because I'd rather almost interact with the person that cares about the space than like, hey, I need, some ketchup, and they just drop it and walk,
All right,
I sold a Korean restaurant last year, and the Korean family, lovely family, they were like, we do not include the robot. They spend like 20,000 on the one that brings you the food, and they're like, that's our best employee. The robot is not included. I was like, hey, you're gonna sell everything else, but not the robot. And they said, no, my best employee, not leaving it.
So Azalea, tell everybody real quick, how many places do you have for sale right now?
43 plus the 2 that we just got that we haven't listed yet.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
God's help.
You're
All
hard.
right. Well, thank everybody for coming. And I'll keep it open if you want to continue the conversation. As Gabby said, we could probably go for hours on this.
You're right, Gabby.
I knew 10 minutes wasn't going to be enough.
Have a great
I personally have more than 10 minutes of things to talk about it. So I knew 10 minutes wasn't going to be enough.
Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. And let the sauce be with you.